conspiracy, we're going to do a little lunch wrap. So just got some leftover ingredients, so we're going to try to use them up. So, and main protein is going to be sausage. First thing I'm going to do is start preheating the skillet. And we'll put that on like medium or so. Because I want to be careful not to burn anything because I don't want to smoke out the hotel room. With the potatoes, I'm going to give them a nice small dice so they cook faster. You know, I'm not trying to be here all day. Now, the smaller you cut them, the less time they'll take to cook. You know, I think potatoes of this size are probably about 100 calories or so. And I still got a long run to do today, so I don't want anything super heavy, but I definitely want something that's going to keep me full later on today, if you know what I'm saying. Now, the important part about this is getting them roughly the same size so they take the same amount of time to cook. That should be plenty of potatoes, I think. One more. Okay, there we go. So let's set those off to the side. Skillet's almost preheated. You know, the little light will go off when it is ready to go. I'm running to get up some water. Hold on, I'll be right back. Alright, that skillet's ready to go. You could use any type of oil here, butter or whatever, just some sort of fat. Yeah, put a generous helping of olive oil in there. I'm going to just throw the potatoes in there. Hear a good sizzle, that's what you want to hear. And I'm just going to season them. I'm just going to season the potatoes right in the pan. So we got some just classic salt. And potatoes can take a lot of salt. A little bit of chili powder in there. And then some garlic powder. There we go. Don't be bashful. And we're even going to do a little bit of black pepper because why not? Alright. We're gonna... Oh, what's up? Stir those around. So make sure all the potatoes are covered equally by the seasoning and the oil. So, we're just going to let them do their thing for a little bit, but meanwhile we don't want to get bored here, so I got carrot, I got red onion, so we're going to take some of the carrot here. Oh yeah, that that felt good. And we're just going to, I like carrot, especially if you get just a little bit of char on it or start to get the sugars to come out on it. I'll give a little bit of sweetness to this. So. Just kind of get matchstick-ish. Make sure you don't cut yourself here. You know, the perfect matchsticks are not really worth you cutting your finger off. I'm just making a lunch wrap, Brad, so just using ingredients I got left, and I got some breakfast sausage, so that's going to be my protein here. But I'm going to use some fried potatoes to give it a little bit of a bulk. And oh, appreciate it, Cooper. I'm, let's say, more of a cook. I'm just trying to maximize my per diem. So, throw the carrots in there. A nice chunk of red onion. Now, I like red onion because, you know, I don't think you really got to cook it all that much. I mean, it's good raw, it's good cooked. So, we'll get the skin off of that. And we're moving right along. Yeah, give that a couple cross cuts. Yeah. And that goes in as well. Mix that in with the potatoes. Oh, that's very kind of you. But pancakes are definitely a breakfast food, you know, especially if you're eating them with butter and syrup and cinnamon and sugar for every meal. But, you know, at least I know how to make pancakes. And you probably eat hot dogs for the texture of it going down your throat, not the flavor. Now I got sausage here. This is going to be my meat. I'm just going to use about 2 ounces. That's going to run about 210 calories. And, you know, they got convenient little measurements on the back of the sausage here. Who the hell puts enchilada sauce on pancakes? I'm sorry. I can't get over that. Get off. No. Just no. Wrap your sausage up. You don't want to put it back in raw. Potatoes need another minute or so, so we're just going to chill. Not sure how I feel about chicken Alfredo waffles. I guess that could be like, you talking like skip the pasta and just put the chicken Alfredo on top of the waffle, fill in all the little holes. I mean, you know, I'm not opposed, but I don't know. Potatoes are going to keep cooking down. Huh. Yeah, I mean, if you like waffles, I'm sure that would be good, but there's kind of a lot going on there, though. side of things, college football started back up today, so super happy about that. No, I think everybody loves that. So, okay, potatoes are getting close enough. So I'm just gonna, make a little divider line there. I don't really play much fantasy. I mean, if I'm playing games, I'm going to play NCAA 25. So get your 2 ounces of sausage in there, kind of just break that up. Make sure the and that'll take a little bit. I don't know, do you live in a fantasy world? Now, while the sausage cooks up, we'll, mess with it a little bit here. We're going to make our sauce that we're going to use for it. So, I'm just going to take some mayo. Just Duke's mayo. It's pretty good, right? Actually, I'm going to use a spoon. Take, what's that? Probably 2 tablespoons? I don't know. We're not going to use all of it, so I'm not super stressed about it. We're going to take your garlic powder. Give a nice little bit of that in there. A little sprinkle of salt. And then a little Frank's Red Hot action in there. And if you want it thick, use less hot sauce or less vinegar based, whatever. If you want it creamy, go more on the mayo side. But so you get that. Mix that up with a fork. Oh yeah. Once you do it a few times, you figure out what ratio you like. I'm just making a sausage wrap, Sasha. Yeah. Now, right now I'm making a sauce, just mayo, a garlic powder, hot sauce, a little bit of salt to use on the wrap. Now, mix it up. There we go. Give my sausage some attention. Break it up into little pieces here. It's coming along nicely. And then let the potatoes, flip those over so the bottom doesn't get too much love. You want your tops to get some love too. And as soon as I see how the pink is gone out of the sausage, I'll just combine all of this. There we go. We're making progress. Let that cook down for a minute. Give the potatoes a stir through. So it's like ridiculously hot outside right now, so I'm just hiding out in the air conditioning. Now you could just eat this in a bowl if you're trying to cut down on calories or whatever, but I'm not. I got a tortilla, just a plain flour tortilla. I'm not trying to cook it or anything, I'm just trying to soften or freshen it up, using a little bit of the steam that's coming off of there. But yeah, each one of these burrito tortillas is like 210 calories. But, you know, I think it's worth it. You could also do it in the microwave or on the stove top, but all what I got right now is this electric skillet, so, but that's alright. So the sausage is cooked through. Gonna mix it around with the potatoes, onions, and carrots that are cooking away nicely. And we'll get back to business here. Oh yeah, that looks good. So got this. Gonna put my mayo-based sauce on it. I mean, I guess if you want to be fancy, or you could call it an aioli or a chipotle sauce or whatever. But you know, it's mayo with garlic powder, hot sauce, a little bit of salt if it needs it. Taste it, adjust it to your personal preference. All right. So, you know what? I'm just gonna roll it on the cutting board because it's easier. Got some lettuce. I'm gonna grab a handful of that. And then just kind of do one of these numbers. And you know, that's about the right amount of lettuce in my humble opinion. And today the only opinion that matters is mine. So there we go. Now, potatoes really are, I don't want to spill everywhere, but you can kind of see what we got going on with this. And that's going to be our filling for the burrito or lunch wrap or whatever. I don't know. I don't know what the difference between a burrito and a wrap is, but I'm not too concerned. I know this is going to be good. It's going to be filling probably somewhere 800, 900 calories. So that's what I need. Well, actually, I'm not probably close to 700, but we'll get the job done. All that's done, I'll pile it up so only the bottom gets burned over there. Let's see here. Don't want to forget the cheese. You definitely need the cheese in a situation like this. You know, so just a handful. I don't think that's quite a quarter cup. Serving size on this is a quarter cup, so that's 4 tablespoons, but or 110 calories. But I think it needs more cheese. Cheese. There we go, that looks about right. Let's see if my fat little fingers can get a good roll on this. Fold it in, fold it up, pinch those in over there, and just roll it. Now, I guess since that pan's still hot, I guess I could plug it back in, but just put it in there. And then we'll put that in there and make sure everything melts together nicely. And do a little cross cut since you people seem to like that. Start cleaning up a little bit into the trash bowl. Yeah. If any of y'all have any other electric skillet recipes, I would love to hear them. I don't think this even counts as a recipe, but it's a lunch, you know? Not every meal needs to be 5 stars, you know? But it's filling, it's cheap, you know? Probably not the worst thing I've ever ate in my life, health-wise. Oh yeah, get that nice brown burrito look to it. Well. And we're almost done. Moment of truth. We'll see. We will see if it's any good. I'm sure it is. I mean, it's meat in a tortilla with some sort of carbiness and cheese. I'll be fine. That's done enough for me. Let's give it a nice little diagonal cut here. Oh yeah, this is gonna be hot, and so I don't want to burn myself, but that's what we got going on there. So, with that being said, I got lunch to eat. Enjoy your day.